I just want thoughts with you guys and hopefully encourage some of you guys to take some action and just put yourself in a better situation because you made a decision today. So, I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine from college last night, and it was really good because we were on a three-way call, and he introduced me to a third party that actually lives in my area, California. We had a great conversation. One of the things that came up in the conversation was jobs and titles and positions. And one of the things that we talked about was, is the title for people when they have a job, if it's a doctor, lawyer, does that title hold them back or slow them down from making even more progress in life? Because there's opportunities that might pop up, and as a respectable doctor or lawyer or whatever title, right, that might that person may be holding, and now causes them to not take advantage, because what would it look like for me to take advantage of this or look at this, right? And it was interesting because I learned something from that conversation, and I was able to share something and empower somebody through that conversation. And that's what I believe we need to do more of in order to learn, grow, and be able to give back to others. So after having that conversation, I thought it was important. I felt it was important to share with you guys and ask the question: do you think that maybe your title holds you back from taking advantage of opportunities that might present themselves, and you just choose not to because you feel such a strong connection to your job or your title or responsibilities that you have already, that you're not willing, you're not open to even taking a look at anything else? I'm curious if you feel that way. Feel free to share with me why, or just put a thumbs up or something if you do feel that way, because I'm curious how many people really are open if they're working a job. Let's say you've been at a job for 15 years, 10 years, and you've moved up, and somebody presents an opportunity to you that may not necessarily be in the same industry or field of what you have that expertise and you feel confident doing. Are you open to taking a look to say, hey, is this something? Hey, what's going on? Hello. Are you guys open to looking at that and saying, hey, this is something that maybe could work in conjunction with what I'm currently doing and could allow me to get a little bit more time back, because I just didn't know that this existed, but now that I know, now that I'm aware, I do want to explore that more? Or is it a situation where it's like, nope, tunnel vision, I'm focused on this and this thing only. The only way that I'll look at something else is if this gets ripped away and taken away from me. And the reason I'm asking that is because sometimes that motivation to move, do something a little bit different, doesn't happen until things are bad. And I always say it's always a better time to operate when you're inspired versus when you're desperate and you need to take action because you're in a bad position. People can always feel desperation, but if you're operating from a place of inspiration, they can feel that too. So again, back to the original question: are you open? Leave me a yes, no, maybe so. That way I just know how you guys are feeling. I can gauge the temperature of the viewers today. How many people may be open in their current position? Because believe it or not, as well as I do that the economy is kind of crazy. With the elections coming up, a lot of people are feeling some kind of way, and some people are just not making any decisions at all because it's going to happen. They're just freezing and waiting to see what will happen, and then they can take action. Some people are moving right now and making things happen and putting themselves in a position. Which one are you? Are you making things happen, or are you waiting for things to happen? Are you open to looking at opportunities, or are you focused, laser focused on the one that you're currently taking advantage of, and there's no room for anything else? That's all I wanted to share with you guys, and also remind you guys that open enrollment is coming up. How many people even know what open enrollment is, first of all? And are you prepared? I've just been saying this on these videos, whether it's a live, whether it's a short that I do, just to encourage everybody to start thinking about their healthcare options coming up November 1st. We always hear the phrase health is wealth, but not a lot of us even understand what the health insurance is going to do when we purchase it. And as a result, so many people overspend, overpay for these policies and plans. And when they don't do what they expect, it's a problem. But by then it's too late. You can't go back and say, hey, give me back my premiums because this plan didn't work. So I encourage you guys right now, start looking, start searching, start learning about what you need to know before you sign up for a plan. If anybody has questions, I'm always here. Feel free to reach out, leave a comment, leave a message, and I'll make sure I get back with you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe. Keep being productive. And as always, I want to see you winning. So let's take action. We'll talk on the next one. Peace.